Hello. We'll go with the next presentation. Denise McCormick. It's an audio video presentation, and the title of the topic is "When a Woman Has a Why." So that's the topic, and please enjoy this talk. And any questions, please post it, and we look forward for the Denise presentation. Thank you.
All right, everybody. We are about to have another incredible woman share with us the message that is at the heart of the amazing work that she is producing in the world. I have been so moved and touched by this woman. I just, as a woman and a sister on the path, I just adore her, and as a leader and as a woman of profound wisdom. And again, just such generosity of spirit as well. I am so moved and inspired by her. I'm so excited for you to experience the wisdom of Denise McCormick. Let's give her a huge round of applause.
When a woman has a why, what you say to your mind then says to you. It all starts with your words, which you have the power to choose. Think about that. Let me share it again. What you say to your mind then says to you. It all starts with your words, which you have the power to choose. I want to share the story with you about the day I became a woman with a why. The path of this most profound insight I just shared with you twice has become my lifelong journey of hope, healing, and purpose. At age 13, I became a woman with a why. It was a gorgeous summer afternoon on July 19th, 1968, when four young giggling girls heaved their golf bags onto their shoulders for a round of golf at the Mount Pleasant Country Club. When we reached the fourth hole, we heard Terry, our friend who had been taking beginning golf lessons with us, but didn't happen to be with us that day, shouting to us from her home beside the golf course. So Mary, Kathy, and I moved up and over to the fence line to talk with Terry. We were chatting away, totally unaware that Jeannie, who was still behind us, had decided to go ahead and take her swing at the golf ball. We heard a whoosh sound, and we watched in horror as Kathy, screaming in pain, collapsed to the ground, holding her head above her ear. I took off for the clubhouse at a blistering pace, and I returned with the golf club manager in a golf cart to bring her back to the clubhouse. We all disembarked for our homes immediately after that accident, and I was so relieved to learn that evening that Kathy had been examined and was home resting. That next morning, my three brothers and I, along with our parents, piled into our white station wagon for the long ride out to New York City to visit my father's aunt. That afternoon, back in our hometown, Kathy told her mother she was tired and went to lie down. She died a short time later. The autopsy performed attributed the cause of death to a brain hemorrhage. One week later, one whole entire week later, we returned home not even aware of what tragedy had ensued during that passing week. I jumped out of the station wagon and raced to be the first person on the telephone to call my friend Ann, this was before the time of cell phones, to find out what I had missed while we were on vacation. I dropped the phone upon hearing of Kathy's passing, and in shock, I stumbled up the stairs to my bedroom. I collapsed on the bed and cried guilty tears as I first wondered why God had taken Kathy instead of me. I was standing right beside her. Why was I left behind? And I desperately reached for my quote and my prayer books. You have the power to choose. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Yeah. When you feed. Wow. Beautiful. I would love to open up for celebration. To give Denise reflection on what did you love, what resonated for you, what touched you, either about what she said or how she said it. Going into the gallery view here, and just lean forward. I invite us all to be just open and generous in our celebrations. What did you love? What moved you? Hop on in.
Denise, okay.
Great, Cheryl.
Denise, you really got me so moved because I've seen how your story has progressed, and I loved how you incorporated the personal stuff for you, how it felt for you. There was no doubt that, yeah, you were left behind. You were the person left behind, and we could just see that little girl on the bed reading away and trying to work out what she's going to do with herself after this incredible, painful experience. And you had me in tears the whole way through that part because I could really feel you and see you and experience you. And I just want to commend you for putting that extra vulnerability and emotion in there because it really made the story so impactful. So well done, Denise. Just beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cheryl. Because of all the help I had from my great team.
Beautiful celebration, Cheryl. Thank you. Let's take one more celebration. Eunice, I saw you just post something here. You're going to go ahead and speak a bit about what you wrote.
Sure. I have the privilege of being paired with Denise twice as accountability partners. So I got to hear the first iterations of this talk and the ideas kind of floating out there. And then this past week, this month, I got to hear this story come together. And I love the transformation that it's made from just some stories to a message that we can all take and live with. And I know that this is what you wrote about in your children's book, but this isn't just a message for children. This is a message for all of us to remember that our words are feeding us, and we feed our words. That it's a cyclical process. And so I've just been very grateful to get to be with you, and I'm so proud of you right now.
Oh. Thank you, Eunice. You're a big part of that too. Thank you.
Beautifully celebrated. I want to share a couple of celebrations that are in the chat right now. I don't know if I say it right. Lila, I think might be how I say your name. Lila Leona. Amazing for a total newbie to Women's Speak work. I'm blown away. Oh, when does the next program start? We'll talk more about that. But I'm so happy to hear that you were blown away, and I'm so happy that you came. Let's hear what Deronda said. Denise, you're amazing. Your message is so needed, and how you give each of us permission to learn how to change what we say to ourselves. I will definitely take away a renewed determination to put your message into use. Thank you for this guest. Yes, so beautiful. Let's give Denise another huge round of applause. Denise, so beautiful. I'm so honored.
Thank you, guys.
Beautiful. Just lots of reflections here on the sharing of your
That was wonderful, Denise. Um, we have one of the question as being a multiple bestseller author, what central message do you try to convey through your books? That was one of the question asked by Alina, and a couple of questions as well. What inspired you to become an education mentor, and how was the journey that has really shaped you? So these are the couple of questions from the audience, Dennis, and we look forward for the answers, and we can contact through email. And yeah, that's for Dennis. It was a wonderful presentation, and we move on to the next presentation, Mr. Stephen Nasir.